Hi students, welcome to Math Workshop. Before we start the class, please subscribe my channel first and click bell icon for regular updates. In previous classes, we solved up to 9 problems in exercise 1.1. So in this video, we will start from 10th problem. Okay. So in 10th problem, there are 5 parts. So in this problem, the relation is not given. So you need to write the example of the relation which satisfies the following 5 parts. So you need to write up to your own. Okay, so you need to write any example, but that example should satisfy the relation is symmetric but not reflexive or transitive. So for each part you need to write one example. So I am leaving this question to you as a homework. You just write each example for each relation and comment in the comment section. Okay, you write the answer in this comment section. So I am leaving this problem to you. So we will start from the 11th problem. So first we will read this question. So in this question, show that the relation are in the set A of points in a plane. So the set A is a points in a plane given by the relation is P comma Q. The distance of the point P from the origin is same as the distance of the point P Q from the origin. So what is the relation given is the distance of the point P from the origin is same as distance of the point point Q from the origin. Okay, so first we will draw one plane. So I am taking this as a plane. So this is a xy plane, right? So here what is given? The distance of the point P from the origin. Okay, so I am taking this is as origin. So it is mentioning as O. Okay, this is the origin. This is the point P. So the distance of the point P from the origin is same as distance of the point Q from the origin. So I am taking this as a point Q. So this distance is same as this distance. For example, this is the distance x means this is also a distance x. So this is the given relation. So OP is equal to OQ. This is the given relation. The distance of the point P from the origin is same as distance of the point Q from the origin. So we need to prove this relation is a equivalence relation. Okay. Further, show that the set of all points related to the point P. P is not equal to 0, 0 is the circle passing through Q with origin as center. Okay. So in this question there are two parts. So first we need to prove this relation is a equivalence relation. So shall we prove? Okay. First we need to prove the reflexive. So what is mean by reflexive? Each element should be mapped with itself, right? So in this given, there is 2 points, P and Q. So if it is reflexive means P and P should be belongs to relation, or Q and Q should be belongs to relation, right? So if it is reflexive, each point should be related to itself. Okay. So here the distance of the point O from the origin to P is x. So if OP, the distance of OP is equal to P0, right? So the distance of the point P from the origin to point P and P to origin only same distance only. So OP is equal to PO. Then this relation is reflexive. Because P and P are having same distance only. OP is equal to PO. O is the origin. Okay. So this relation is reflexive. Next we need to check the symmetric property. So what is mean by symmetric property? If A comma B belongs to relation means B comma A also belongs to relation. This is the symmetric property. In here there is 2 points P and Q. So if it is symmetric means OP is equal to OQ. That is distance of OP is equal to OQ. Then distance of OQs is equal to OP, right? If the distance between from the origin to point P is, I will take as 5 means, this is also 5, right? So OP is equal to OQ. Then OQ is also equal to OP, right? So this relation is symmetric. Next, we need to check the transitive property. So what is meant by transitive property? If A comma B belongs to relation, B comma C belongs to relation, then A comma C also belongs to relation. This is the transitive property. Here we need to represent this A, B and C as points. So here we am taking, there are 3 points, P, Q and S. These are the 3 points in the plane. So in transitive, we need to prove P and Q belongs to R, Q and S belongs to R, then P and S also belongs to R. We need to prove this property. So in the plane, I have already took this point as origin O. This is point P. This is point Q. So it is also same distance because the given relation is OP is equal to OQ. So I am taking another point S. So I am taking here as S. This is also one point. So the distance from the origin to S, this is also X. Okay. So if OP is equal to OQ, so the distance of OP and OQ are equal, then OQ and OS, these also having same distance. So it is automatically implies that OP is equal to OS. The distance of OP is equal to OS. So this relation is transitive. So we proved the given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Therefore, relation is a equivalence relation. So we completed the first part in the given question. So we proved the relation is a equivalence relation. So next we need to prove, further we show that set of all points related to point P, but P should not be equal to 0, 0. We have to prove set of all points related to P is a circle passing through P, but its origin as center. So we need to prove the set of these all points connecting this point P should be a circle. Okay. So in this plane we took 3 points, right? So we took 3 points. So this is O. This is center origin. This is point P. This is Q. This is S. So we can draw a circle by connecting these points, right? So if OP as radius, if OP equal to X, this is the radius, means for a circle all the radius are same, right? This OP is distance X, means OQ is also X. OS is equal to S. So this is the radius. So we can connect all these points as circle. So we can connect all the points. So hence set of points forms circle with center as origin, and this circle passes through P. Right, the circle is passing through P only, but P is not equal to 0, 0 because it is the origin is 0, 0. So we can draw a circle by connecting the all points related to this point P. So hence we proved the set of points forms a circles with center as origin and this circle passes through P. Next 12th problem. Show that the relation R defined in the set of all triangles. So set A consists of triangles. The relation given is the triangle T1 and T2. T1 is similar to T2. So the given relation is the two triangles are similar. So we need to prove the relation is a equivalence relation. Next part is consider three right angle triangles T1 with sides 3, 4, 5, T2 with sides 5, 12 and 13 and T3 with sides 6, 8 and 10. We need to prove how these triangles are related. Which triangles among T1, T2, T3 are related. So first we need to prove this relation is a equivalent relation. So a given relation is T1, T2. T1 is similar to T2. So two triangles are similar. So first you have to know the concept behind this similar. So if any two triangles are similar means their angles are equal. Angles are equal. Sides ratio are proportional. Sides ratio are proportional. So if the triangle T1 is similar to T2 means the angles of the T1 are equal to angles of T2. Their sides are proportional. Sides ratio are proportional. So first we need to check the reflexive property. So reflexive means A, A is belongs to R. So in this you have to take a triangle, right? So T1 and T1 belongs to R. So every triangle is similar to itself, right? So every triangle is similar to itself. So relation is reflexive. Okay, next we need to prove the symmetric relation. Symmetric means A, B belongs to R, then B, A also belongs to R. So this is the property of the symmetric relation, right? So here there are two triangles. So if triangle T1 is similar to T2 means, if triangle T1 is similar to T2 means, then automatically T2 also similar to T1, right? So T2 is also similar to T1. So hence R is symmetric. Okay, next we need to prove the transitive. So transitive means we need to take the three triangles, right? T1, T2, T3. So if T1 is similar to T2, so if the T1 triangle is similar to T2, T2 triangle is similar to T3. So automatically T1 and T3 also similar. T1 is similar to T3. So T1 and T2 belongs to R. T2 and T3 belongs to R. Then implies that T1 and T3 also belongs to this relation. Hence, relation is transitive. So therefore, we proved that this relation is a equivalence relation. Okay, so we completed first part in this 12th question. Next we need to consider the three right angles triangle. Okay, we need to consider the three right angle triangles. So first one T1, okay, T2, T3. So T1 sides 3, 4 and 5. T2 5, 12 and 13. 6, 8 and 10. So these three triangles are a right angle triangle. So these three triangles are a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Sides are 3, 4 and 5. 5, 12, 13, 6, 8 and 10. So in this question, the given is a triangle is similar, right? Any two triangles are similar. Okay. So if the any two triangles similar means their angles are equal, corresponding sides ratio are proportional, right? So in this question, there is angles are not given, only sides are given. So if we compare this triangle T1 with T2, their sides are need to be proportional. Okay, proportional means it will be equal. So I am taking this side 3. So this corresponding side is 5. So side ratio means 3 by 5. This is 4 by 12. This is 5 by 13, right? So if these T1 and T2 triangles are similar means this sides ratio should be equal, but 3 by 5 is not equal to 4 by 12. This is not equal to 5 by 13. So T1 is not similar with T2. Okay, so next we need to compare T2 and T3. So I'm taking T2 and T3. So corresponding side ratio is 5 by 6, 12 by 8, 13 by 10. These ratio are not equal to, these corresponding side ratio are not proportional. So T2 is not similar with T3. Next I am taking T1 and T3. So while taking T1 and T3, this corresponding side ratio are 3 by 6, 4 by 8, 5 by 10. So while cancelling, this is 1, 2, 1 4 is 4, 2 4 are 8, 1, 2. So these sides are equal, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So T1 is similar with T3. Hence, T1 is related with T3. So we found, because in this question, which triangles among T1, T2, T3 are related? So T1 and T3 is related because these two triangles are similar. Next 13th question, show that the relation are defined in the set A of all polygons. So set A consists of polygons. Okay. So here the relation is P1 and P2. P1 and P2 are polygons. These two polygons having same number of sides. So this is the relation. So we need to prove this relation as an equivalence relation. So next part is, what is the set of all elements in A related to right angle triangle T with sides 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so this is the question. So we need to prove first this given relation is a equivalence relation. So first we need to understand what is mean by polygon. Okay, so polygon is nothing but a flat closed shapes. Any shape, any closed shape should be a polygon. For example, this is the square. So we can take, it is a square or rectangle. So this is example, this is a polygon only. This we have 4 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 sides. So this is also a polygon. Triangle also a polygon. This is 3 sides. Okay. So any flat closed shape as a polygon. So in this relation given is a 2 polygons having same number of sides. So same number of sides means this rectangle is a polygon. So we am taking another rectangle. This is also a polygon. So this is P1. This is P2. Okay. So same number of sides. So first we need to prove the reflexive property. So here there are two polygons. So P1 and P2. So these two polygons having same number of sides. So if it is reflexive means P1 and P1 also belongs to relation, right? So P1 having same number of sides with P1. So P1 and P1 having same number of sides, right? So this relation is reflexive. Next, symmetric. Symmetric means P1 and P2. These belongs to relation means then P2 and P1 also belongs to R, right? So if P1 and P2 have same number of sides means same number of sides, then P2 polygon and P1 polygon also having same number of sides. If this rectangle having 4 sides means this rectangle also having 4 sides. So this also equal to P2 is equal to P1. So then this R is symmetric. Next we need to prove the transitive. So if it is transitive means we need to take 3 polygons. So P1 and P2 belongs to R. P2 polygon and P3 polygon belongs to R means then P1 and P3 also belongs to R. So P1 and P2 having same number of sides, have same number of sides. P2 and P3 have same number of sides. So automatically P1 and P3 also having same number of sides, right? P1 and P3 polygon have same number of sides. So hence this relation is transitive. So therefore the given relation is a equivalence relation. Okay, so we proved the given relation is a equivalence relation. Next, there is one triangle given with sides 3, 4 and 5. So related to this triangle, what is the set of elements? Okay, so we need to calculate. So the triangle given is 3, 4 and 5. So this is a triangle, right? So the triangle is nothing but a polygon. This is equal to a polygon with 3 sides. So this is a polygon with 3 sides. So the set of elements. So set of elements related to this A. So this set of elements related to A is set of all triangles. Because the given is a right angle triangle. So this is right angle triangle. It is a polygon with 3 sides. So the set of elements related to A is a set of all triangles. Okay. So we completed the problems 11, 12 and 13 in exercise 1.1. We will solve the remaining problems in the upcoming videos. Thank you, students.